a near-Earth asteroid caused panic for NASA. They'd never seen one so close before. Scientists were sent into a brief panic, probing a near-Earth asteroid that they had never seen so close to Earth before. It came as part of NASA's OSIRISREx program. It's a current ongoing mission. It's sent to asteroid Bennu to return samples to Earth for a detailed analysis. The spacecraft was launched in 2016, OSIRISREx. It flew past Earth in 2017 and reached the proximity of asteroid Bennu December 2018. That's where it began analyzing the surface of the asteroid, and it's expected to return September 24, 2023 with samples. The 14-year mission began May of 2011. That's when scientists first started to raise the profile of the program, but Dante Loretta, the principal investigator, revealed how things did not go at all as planned during the TED Talk. He said in 2013, "We were selected in May 2011. Earth returns occur in September of 2023, and we have 2 years beyond that to analyze the material once it's back on Earth. It's a total 14-year commitment on my part," he said. "And one of the things I'm responsible for at public outreach events like this, talking to the community or letting you know what we're up to and that we are investigating your dollars as taxpayers. We're looking for ways to get to the media, to get the word out about our mission and what we are doing and why it's so important." We looked at this event February 15, 2013, where an asteroid with the designation 212DA14 was going to fly within about 17,000 miles of the surface of Earth. That's a record-setting event. Professor Loretta explained how he was due to give a talk on asteroid Duende, a microasteroid in near-Earth orbit. He said it's about 50 meters in diameter. That's about 150 feet. He said, "We've never seen one come that close to our planet before of that size. It's coming inside the orbit of our geostationary satellites, our primary weather satellites, so a really exciting event. It'll be closer to Earth than our satellites." He said, "I spent a day before that at the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center, which is where my project management office is doing media training because we were going to do some live shots. They told me 2 things. You've got to stay safe, not going to hit the Earth, people are not going to get injured, there will be no damage." He says, let me say that again. They told me 2 things. You've got to stay safe, not going to hit the Earth, people are not going to get injured, there will be no damage. The second thing is that you are happy, you're excited, this is a great day for your science, you're going to get unprecedented information about a near-Earth asteroid as it passes close to Earth, end quote. But on the day of this event, the unthinkable happened. Professor Loretta continued, quote, "I had to be at the TV studios at 5:30 a.m., got up around 4 a.m., checked my Facebook, and I see a meteorite has hit the Earth in Russia and hundreds are injured. I was like, how am I supposed to be safe and happy about this event? First thing I thought was, did we get this wrong? Was this a binary system and a piece has come in? So I quickly got to the phone with my colleagues that analyze these things, and they looked at trajectories and said it is coming in at a totally different trajectory. It was a completely unrelated event, a cosmic coincidence," end quote. It's been estimated that if it were ever to impact Earth, Duende would enter the atmosphere at a speed of 12.2 kilometers per second, and that would have a kinetic energy equivalent to 2.4 megatons of TNT. Asteroids of approximately 50 meters in diameter are expected to impact Earth once every 1,200 years or so. But as a result of further radar observations, it's now known that Duende is only about 30 meters in diameter. This was on Express UK by Callum Hoare, but let's go to the details of it so you can see how it's going to approach us in the future. Duende, a micro-asteroid and a near-Earth object of the Aten. Asteroids, dynamical group of asteroids whose orbits bring them into proximity with Earth. Atens are Earth-crossing asteroids, just like this one. And the Atera group, asteroids whose orbits are entirely confined within Earth's orbit, that is, their orbit has an aphelion smaller than Earth's perihelion, so they're very close to us, as you can see. And this one is about 30 meters, about 100 feet in diameter, discovered by Astronomical Observatory Mallorca, 2012, named for the Duende, goblin-like creature from Iberia and Filipino mythology. Now, February 15, 2013, it passed at a record 27,700 kilometers, 17,200 miles, or 4.3 Earth radii from Earth's surface. Due to close approach, the orbit of the former Apollo asteroid was significantly perturbed. Duende's passage also coincided with the Chelyabinsk meteor, unrelated to this totally, which entered Earth's atmosphere above Russia 16 hours earlier. Discovery and past risk assessments, we talked about that a little bit, and let's take a look at this so you can see it a lot better right here. Okay, you can see the Earth is the blue line and the asteroid is the pink. You can see how close it is to us. Look at that. Okay. Okay, let's go back now. And here we go. Duende was not expected to pass any closer than 1,950 kilometers to any satellites. The Golet Observatory observed Duende with radar from February 16 to 20th, showed that it's elongated asteroid with dimensions 20 to 40 meters. This gives Duende a geometric mean diameter equivalent to 28 or about 92 feet. During the close approach, an observational campaign involved 5 different telescopes. But let's go to the future, the orbital shift. The close approach to Earth reduced the orbital shift period of Duende from 368 days to 317 days. Its aphelion was reduced from 1.110 to 0.9917 AU, leaving it almost entirely inside Earth's orbit and perturbing it. It perturbed complex motion of massive bodies subject to force other than the gravitational attraction of a single other massive body. It perturbed it from the Apollo class to the Aten class. So it's, as we say, it's the asteroids bringing them into a proximity with Earth. Its next close approach to Earth will be February 15, 2046, when it will pass about, that's how close, 1,380 miles from Earth, based on 7 radar observations. The next close approach would be similar to 2013 passage, will be in 16th of February 2123, when Duende will pass no closer than, look at that, 19,000 miles from the center of the Earth. That's very close. For the 2123 passage, the nominal passage will be 280,000 miles from the center of the moon, and then 460,000 miles from the center of the Earth. So that's asteroid Duende. The risks assessment calculated before 2013 passage were based on a diameter of 45. It was estimated that if it were ever to impact Earth, it would enter the atmosphere at a speed of 12.7 kilometers per second kinetic energy equivalent to 2.4 megatons of TNT. It would produce an airburst with the equivalent of 2.1 megatons at an altitude of roughly about 33,000 feet. The Tunguska event of Russia, Siberia, has been estimated at 3 to 20 megatons. Asteroids of approximately 50 meters in diameter are expected to impact Earth every 1,200 years or so. Asteroids larger than 35 meters across can pose a threat to a town or a city. And a Chelyabinsk meteor, which supposedly occurred on the day of 2013 passage, was due at a 17-meter asteroid, so that it was about half the size of the 35. That could pose a threat to a town or a city. As a result of the radar observations, it's now known that Duende is only about 30 meters in diameter. And this is what frequencies occur. Okay, 30 meters in diameter, that's Duende size. They happen about every 200 years or so. And the 279 meter size happens about every 3,300 years. Okay, so that's Duende for us. And it does come very close to Earth. And the next one will be 2046, February 15. This is according to Wikipedia. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.